She Thrives Summit is dedicated to promoting women's holistic wellness and self-mastery. Their program supports young women in improving their mental health, developing essential skills and receiving mentorship for business success, and that's through enterprise development with their stakeholders. They also aim to empower women to thrive in all aspects of their lives and really just also demonstrate the demonstrating that comprehensive wellness and professional growth do in fact go hand in hand. And so this year they are again exploring just how women can achieve their fullest potential in every area of their lives. Joining us in studio once again this morning is Sisterhood Wellness Collective founder Khanyisile Hadebe. Good morning, welcome back.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
We were just reflecting,
again.
Exactly, because we were just reflecting on, you know, the past feats and the summit, how it's grown and the impact it's had. What's coming to mind as you realize you're living your purpose and it's impacted so many?
Oh wow, what a beautiful movement this is. I've just been so overwhelmed with so much gratitude, so much joy that we're touching so many lives. And this year is literally the biggest one we've ever had. We're having a 2-day conference actually today and tomorrow. It's powered by the city of Johannesburg and the office of the mayor. So that is a milestone for us, a huge one.
No, absolutely. And I mean, the fact that so many are getting tools, just to the point about what I mentioned earlier on, to thrive holistically. Talk to us about what that means when you're incorporating spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, economic as well. What goes into that 2-day program?
So this came from a personal journey, of course, as you know. And I look at a person in their holistic sense, and it's not only women now. That's how much we've grown. Last year, you saw a panel of men they've grown as well. We've launched the Brotherhood in the Sisterhood.
Because stronger together, we have to go
we decided, you know what, let's look at a human being in the holistic sense. What could alter wellness in a person? It could be a lot of factors in your everyday life, your financial wellness, your spirituality. If you don't know yourself, there's a lot of stuff, relationships. I think that's the biggest factor, especially in this country. There are a lot of people who are afraid to lean into the silence and do the work, and that's where we come in and basically show you just how powerful you are as an individual and how you can come back from anything.
Yeah, it's about reframing, getting a new perspective.
Absolutely.
And also just getting empowering tools.
Yes.
What remains the biggest challenge, though, if you look back and how far you guys have come, but also in what we're seeing in society today and what's unfolding? What really remains a big challenge?
Mental health. The mental health of people in the country, and that's one of the reasons we've decided to be specific about partnering with the city this year. We realize that we are in the city of Johannesburg as much as we are now a national movement, but because we're based in the city of Johannesburg, we approached the mayor to say, sir, this is what is happening in your city. Give us the opportunity to partner with you guys so that we have wellness hubs around the city and make sure that people have access to these skills, these conversations, so that they know that it's not a bad thing to talk about your feelings and it's not taboo to lean into the silence. You actually do, you get a lot done once you do that. But a lot of people in our country would rather be in a pub to silence that, you know, to not spend time with themselves. So we're finding a lot of problems are in mental health spaces. So we are trying to do more work around that.
And I'm so glad you've spoken about how the initiative is ongoing, right? It's not just limited to the 2-day summit. Exactly. Can you perhaps expand on what that's going to entail for the rest of the year as well?
Okay. So what that means when we say we want to have these wellness hubs, we want to be stationed, for instance, if we're in Auckland Park, the people of Auckland Park will have access to mental health counseling by our in-house counselors, our social workers, and the skilled panel. So a lot of people in our panel are partners in the Sisterhood. We have Legal Wellness, which is Charles Walter. We have Rebuilding with Tabo. He's a former married man who was a divorcee who's now doing a lot of content on TikTok to say, I gaslit my wife. I did this. And he's teaching men what not to do to break the other person. So with people like that coming in, like Katleho Mkhase, who's coming in with healthy masculinity, a lot of men in this country don't even know what that is. They don't even know themselves. And with the business aspects, I'm happy to announce that we're launching our very own incubation program this year.
Oh, okay.
For empowering female entrepreneurs in the country.
Okay.
We've noticed that a lot of stuff that happens in locations in Makasi,
Yes.
we get incubated by companies maybe in Sandton, in Bryanston, but they don't really know the environment that we're in. So we are basically covering those holes with regards to that and bridging those gaps.
Sure. And I mean, women are the economic backbone of society,
Absolutely.
so it makes sense to go back and
Absolutely.
support them as well.
Yes.
I just wonder in terms of the impact and success stories, right? Because you're now mentioning the success stories along the way and to the point about how it's expanded and it's just getting bigger and bigger. So,
Yeah.
I mean, anything that comes to mind that really sets your hearts on ardent fire and keeps you going? Because earlier on we were chatting about how you can't even sleep anymore. It's
No.
like consumed you.
I can't.
Yeah.
One partnership that comes to mind outside of the city of Johannesburg is the
Yes.
Standard Bank one.
Okay.
So Standard Bank is a big corporate as it is. I went into an incubation program 2 years ago with them as a
Yeah.
business person, and I became their success story, and then they became a partner. So that was the massive one for us thus far. And that connect, because we're now a partner, we are able to plug our whole collective who are in business to get those skills as well.
That's how you pay
And that
for
funding and those grants, and those businesses are growing.
Yeah.
And one of them actually is now on A-Link.
Oh my gosh. You see,
Right.
that's how the ripple effects go, and that's you paying it forward. Okay, so for this weekend, for the summit, tell us just how we get information on the details. What are the do's and don'ts? How do you also best prepare for the summit?
Okay, so it's actually starting today.
Yes,
So the RSVP link is already used. I think we do have space for people who would like to come through.
Okay.
I would urge them to go to our page on TikTok, because that's where we do a lot of promotions. We are on all social media platforms. The page is called the Sisterhood Wellness Collective, and they'll find details on there. But the summit starts today at the Brixton Multipurpose Centre in Mayfair West, and we are having the mayor of the city tomorrow. So it's a 2-day conference. Today we are having the whole panel talk to you about all these issues, very educational conversations around that, and tomorrow we cover it up with the mayor.
Well, Khanyisile, true to her name, bringing some life and love to to South Africa, of course, empowering women and men alike. As you mentioned, that 2-day summit, She Thrives, is happening this weekend. She's just sharing some of her passion for women empowerment, or holistic empowerment of humanity at large, some of the success stories, the challenges, and of course, what else we can expect.